Hey, I'm going to catch you guys up to speed on the happenings around the homestead, so stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Just thought I'd bring you guys up to speed on what's going on around the farm, what's been going on around the farm. Got two of my raised beds filled in and planted. Got my corn crops planted and my squash and beans and sunflowers. And then over in the other part of the garden, I've got some cucumbers all planted. Now we're just waiting on things to start growing and some time to go down and get some more dirt and backfill the other raised beds, but that's going to take some time. I am planning on cleaning out the greenhouse. I want to paint the inside. My daughter suggested we paint it white, so I bought the white paint for it last year. Just didn't get around to painting it yet, so I think I'll do that this year and do some trim work. We'll do that later too, but those are the things I want to do. But the dirt that's coming out of the greenhouse is going into my raised beds as I get them weeded around the yard, and I'm going to utilize these raised beds for some of my other vegetables, growing in them for a while, and additional flowers. My best efforts at controlling the weeds in the cornfield is getting the best of me. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay some plastic over the areas where the corn isn't growing and lay some chips over the top of that, and just cover everything where the corn's not and my other produce is not growing. That way the weeds, they'll die off and the corn doesn't have to compete for nutrients with the weeds. The pond is almost dried out, and then I'll be going down and renting that Bobcat tractor and try to dig all this sediment out, make the pond nice and deeper. And it also clear it up so it won't get accumulated with that green algae, so I don't have to keep treating it with that hardwood ash to kill off the algae. Now that algae growth was because of so much organic material in the pond. The reason why the pond filled up within a relatively short period of time from the sediment is because the neighbors logged their property about 4 years ago, and with all the disruption of the soil, the rain runoff came right down through the creek bed and dumped all the sediment from the next door neighbor's real estate into my pond. The main reason why I have to opt for raised beds is because the raised beds have to hold up my fence and also grow my garden so I can have nice deep root crops. Because as you can see here on the edge of the pond, this is hard pan rock. This is really shallow, so I only have about a varying degree of that much soil over the top of that kind of rock, which is frustrating. So like I said, the raised bed forms are holding the fence posts up. Well, this year the geese are doing a terrible job at hatching little offspring. There's no ducklings, no goslings, no chicks. Nobody's hatching anything yet. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna have a profitable year as far as selling off homestead livestock. This is gonna be a tough year for me. I don't have a working incubator because that other one developed another problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and donate that one. Maybe somebody else can fix it, and then I'll just order a new one because I could have better luck hatching with an incubator than allowing the livestock to do it. I've got 2 geese setting on eggs right now, or a clutch of eggs, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have goslings. But man, I've been expecting goslings for over a month. The one goose finally decided to abandon her nest. I do have some good news though. My mother-in-law's friend, they have some Nubian goats, and 2 of their goats had babies. So I'm going to be purchasing 2 baby Nubian does from them. My barn's ready. We're ready to go. We're just waiting. I also have been busy with doing product reviews. I have companies sending me products to do a review on, and I promised I'd give them honest review. I just finished up one, so that will be loading in the next day or 2. And I've got 2 or 3 more coming. Yeah, when your channel gets this big and reaches that much audience, you know, companies start taking interest in you, especially with certain genres, which is like homesteading and farming. So I'm getting like products that are specified to that field. And the best thing about it is it's free. I could afford that. And also I'm working on some art projects for the county fair. I got 1 piece done. And I also have to go down to my sister's homestead and collect one of my trail cams and see what kind of creatures it caught, charge the batteries on it, and then take both trail cams and set them back up on the watering hole and see if I can catch more cougar and more bear up there, and maybe some deer. So I have been staying busy. I'm Jerry Hansen, your host here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Also, be sure to check out this description down below. I have a store front on Teespring, and there's a link down below so you can buy t-shirts like this. Yeah, I'm getting ready to launch hats. I got bumper stickers. Some of you have been wanting bumper stickers, so I got a bumper sticker specifically designed for you guys to be able to put on your vehicles and share your love for Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. There's also some other links down below for products that I feature on my show, and also the camera equipment and production crew equipment I use, available through Amazon. So click on any one of those links and check them out. You can follow me on social media. I'm currently on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Blogger, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Tumblr, and the new one it's called starts with a P, Parler, Parler.com. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.